have 1 cup of softened butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar packed, and 1/4 cup of white sugar. I'm going to cream these together. Okay, so next is my dry ingredients. I have a teaspoon of baking soda and 2 1/4 cups of flour. You're going to sift these together. So I usually do some of the flour, which I threw the 2 cups in, and I put the baking soda on top, and then the 1/4 cup can go over top of it. That way it does mix in a little bit better. And then you're just going to sift it together in a separate bowl. Okay, so this is it sifted. A lot of people want to know, like, why do you sift your dry ingredients? Well, as you can see, it turns it into like a fine, it's real fine. You don't have the lumps. Nobody wants a lumpy cookie or a lumpy. Your dry ingredients are just going to get pushed off to the side for right now. Next, you want to crack 2 eggs. And I always put it in a separate bowl. That way you can pick out your eggshells if you happen to break them in it. And then you're just going to add them to your butter and sugar. Okay, so you're going to want to scrape down your sides and scrape the bottom. Next, you're going to add 2, what size are these? 1.85 of the royal, well, it doesn't have to be the royal, but instant pudding. You want 2 of those and a 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla extract. So you're just going to add it to this. And just to clarify, you don't make the pudding to the instructions on the box. You're just dumping it in with the cream or the butter and the sugars. So next you're going to take your dry ingredients and you're going to dump them in a little bit at a time and mix it. And then after that you're going to add your candy, which I'll be right back to show you how to do that. Alright, so this recipe you can use pretty much any kind of candy. I wouldn't do like a candy bar that's just chocolate and caramel because I don't know how that would turn out. Probably awful. But my kids decided to use Snickers. So I used up the whole bag, but I think 5 back there. You want to put it in like a Ziploc kind of bag, gallon size, and make sure you get the air out as best as you can. And then all you're going to do is take a mallet to it. So I have a meat tenderizer, and all you're going to do is just bang on it till it's all nice and broken. So the mallet pretty just much smushed them. It must be the texture of the candy. So I just went in and just kind of like broke them apart with my fingers. So all you're going to do now is just add it to the cookie mix and mix it. Okay, so all you have to do is scoop it by the tablespoons and put it on a cookie sheet. Still have lots to go. I will let you know how many cookies I get out of this recipe. Oh, and you want to bake it at 350 for, it says 10 to 12 minutes. So I'd check it at 10 and just keep going a couple minutes at a time until you think they're done. Okay, so it made like 2 dozen cookies. And I will say I'm not sure if I recommend using the Snickers because some of them got a little funny. And I think that it's just because of the caramel. It did stick, and it's the only time it stuck, anything that's ever stuck to my copper pans. So I would say spray your regular cookie sheets like you've never sprayed them before if you're gonna go with this Snickers. Hope you enjoy the recipe. Like I said, pretty much any chocolate chip and M&M's, like I've used them all the time. I'm pretty sure I've used Butterfinger too, and I didn't have an issue. But these are really soft, good cookies that I'd say, I mean, maybe not the Snickers, but any other candy would probably do okay. So these ones here turned out pretty good. So I'm betting, I think how this one turned out was because I had just a bigger chunk of the candy bar that I didn't smash very good. So I mean, these ones turned out pretty good. It's up to you. I mean, you can use a Snickers or you can pick a different candy. That's up to you.